lost, there's always a hope. Rise and fight.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to BSL18 Group E. I'm Machine, and joining me today is my co-commentator here, DocHoliday. Doc, what's up, man?
Nothing, man. I'm just here.
I hear you, man. I'm here for some amazing games, dude. No, not much, man. I'm just excited. Back in the mix here. It's been a while for me on the BSL, so I'm just, excited to be a part of this once again. And, we picked a great group to come back to, right? There's no Protoss here. Automatically makes this the best group, everyone's favorite group, if you think about it. We got 3 Terrans and XiaoShuai on Artosis' birthday. So, yeah, what a day, man.
Yeah, we're going to have, having one Zerg kind of makes it, like, if it was 4 Terrans, I don't know. It's pretty decent, though. I'm pretty happy with it. XiaoShuai showed up to represent the Zerg swarm here, but yeah, it's going to be a good day, man. It's kind of funny. It's been a long time since I've been on, but it's kind of like my weekend ritual just to tune into BSL and sit around. So it's basically the same thing going on for me today, but now just people can see me.
Yeah, I hear you there, man. Yeah, always following the BSL. We're well into the round of 24 now, just a couple groups left to finish it out before we get to round 8, I believe. So, yeah, man. XiaoShuai, just to start things off, we got our top tier Chinese Zerg here, man. This guy's Mutalisks are just a menace, and he's going to be facing off against a very strong foreign Terran in Radley. And Radley, definitely someone, if you haven't played against him before, you got to be ready for just some obscure, bizarre, openers, man. This guy will nuke you to death, and you think I'm joking, but I'm not. He's definitely a Terran who really likes to incorporate nukes into his play. He's bizarre if you really haven't trained for him specifically before. So definitely the kind of player that could throw someone like XiaoShuai for a loop here. But, let's not get it twisted. XiaoShuai is just a monster Zerg, with incredible results. You see there, 2nd place, BSL 15 Asia. BSL season 15, 4th place, 5th, 7th, and 8th place, previously. Man, just the guy's just a monster. So, yeah, I'm really excited to get this one kicked off and see how this goes.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I do think bizarre is a good way to describe someone who decides to hold a sign that says Artosis is right in his profile picture. But,
yeah, you can't be wrong there. Oh, man.
Imagine being proud, right? It's just a terrible opinion. But no, for real though, when we're talking about XiaoShuai's accolades specifically though, I swear to God, I feel like every time I tune in, he's playing now. So he's got to be like a huge monster. I'm really glad to have Zergs kind of back in the top of BSL and getting to see them go deeper into the tournament brackets now, because I felt like for a while there we weren't able to see too many Zergs make it past. We basically just had Ziki since True Touch wasn't showing up for a while, so it's cool to see our race represented once again.
Yeah, I hear you there, man. It's like Ziki, True Touch, Eon Zerg, and then maybe Hawk, or I gotta say Hawk and Crossy been stepping it up too lately, so we are getting some more top tier Zergs in the mix. But yeah, man, either way, I'm glad we get our Zerg today. XiaoShuai is always fun to watch, man. And yeah, I think we're pretty excited for this one. First map, obviously going to be Neo. Oh my gosh, Neo Dark Origin. There we go. Two-player map, Twilight. Very common on the ladder at the moment. These guys have been grinding this map back and forth, for quite a few months here. So yeah, man, it looks like both our players are ready to go, folks. So without further ado, let's jump into it. It's going to be XiaoShuai, Radley, Game 1, Neo Dark Origin. And spawning top left as the pink or blue Zerg, we got XiaoShuai.
And in the bottom right, spawning as the red Terran, we have Radley. Alright, man. So what's the nuke strategy here?
Dude, he's bizarre, man. It's more like he's very much a if you had to say like a turtle style player. Oh man, I can't right off the bat 4-pool. I can't believe this. But I don't think we're gonna be seeing nukes this game, unfortunately. DocHoliday.
Who knows, dude? This could get into one of those weird situations where the 4-pool like half works, and then everyone's on a terrible economy, and then it's like, you know what I mean?
I think that's gonna work. I think this is one of those ones where like you're hoping Terran walls at the natural.
Yeah, are you telling me the buildings all the way up there is bad?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he could get the barracks down and repair it in time, but I think this
there's no way, right?
Might already be over. Yeah. It's such a hard call to do, and I never do it, and I should, but I do see top tier Zergs 4-pool a lot on this map for this reason. So this SCV is obviously going to run across the map here. It's going to intercept the Lings, and I mean...
Is he banking for a CC?
Oh, he is. It's over. Yeah.
Oh, no!
Oh, man. Yeah, he's banking.
This is a rough one.
I was going to say, Radley, he tends to like the eco-style cheeses. He tends to, like, play a little more passive. And that's kind of why it leads to that nuke-style play, because you can play, get a serious advantage, bank it up, sit back, and then go for something like nukes. But yeah, I just don't know what he's gonna. There's nothing he can do here. There's two more barracks being built in the main. You got to maybe like try to wall that and then let the main survive. I don't.
Can you wall that though? I thought there were gaps on each side of the racks that you have to plug as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he's trying to stall for some Marines, and he's got enough for 2 of them in the bank.
Yeah, he does. Looks like he's still got that SCV shark around the main here. Oh, man.
Yeah, this is an unfortunate situation for Radley here. Game 1 not going his way.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the
one.
worst call, right? 4-pool versus command center first. What can you do?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean,
it's over.
It just is that way sometimes. But you know what? I'm actually, I'm happy. You know why? I think CC first is bullshit. I don't think that should be allowed. And the fact that XiaoShuai says
this
no,
is just justice?
Yeah, this should be in the rules.
Insert justice?
Yeah, you're just not even allowed to try.
First.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Oh man, it's crazy. Yeah. We were talking about how like Radley is definitely such a unique player in his strategies and build orders, and XiaoShuai just threw a wrench in that, right? If you're gonna do something like 4-pool, you're saying I'm putting the aggression on. I will dictate this pace. So, man, unfortunate there. I mean, what can you say? It was just command center first, 4-pool.
You just take that one on the chin and you keep rolling. That's not deterministic at all of how the games are gonna go or anything like that. As Radley, you're just like, all right, we go re. That's how it has to be. But very unfortunate. Both players take a big risk. One player comes out on top. It's just how it goes sometimes.
It's just how it goes. Exactly. At least with that, Radley will be able to pick a map here. Could kind of start dictating how the game is going to be played, maybe a little more in his style. If I'm thinking Radley and I'm thinking Radley maps, he's going to pick something big. It's going to be a 4-player map. It could be a Citadel, could be a Polypoid, something that he can kind of secure a corner of the map early on and not worry about silly things like a 4-pool hitting again,
Yeah, it would be nice to not lose in the first 10 seconds of the game and let his game plan actually come to fruition a little bit. But maybe
sure.
maybe he'll make a barracks first this coming one. You know, maybe we make the small concession just in case.
Maybe 8 Raxes.
Oh
Maybe
god.
it's a forward 8 Rax, and then Radley dictates the pace of the play there. But yeah, this is obviously you know, a best of 3, right? Radley is now playing for his life here. Cannot lose another map.
Yeah.
He's.
Let's just get the BDS, dude. Just across the map. Just, you know what I mean? Pay him back a little bit for the 4.
If it works, man, you're going up against XiaoShuai with that, and he's kind of a Zerg that has really been. Oh, it's gonna be retro. That's what I thought. Big 4-player map. He's gonna lock his quadrant off. You know, so yeah, I think this is a great pick here from Radley. So yeah, it looks like with that, both our players are ready to go, folks. Let's get into game 2 here. XiaoShuai versus Radley on retro. And spawning top right in the blue, the Chinese Zerg, currently up 1-0. It is XiaoShuai.
And in the bottom right, we have the Red Terran, Radley.
So, Doc, can you give us some insight into the Chinese Zerg brain?
Just because I'm a Chinese Zerg? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a little racist there, buddy. Can we get a hashtag cancel machine in the chat? Thank you.
Oh, man.
No, I can't because I'm bad, machine. I play Street Fighter now because my StarCraft dreams have been crushed. You know?
Oh man, Street Fighter 6, dude. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Dude, Brood War is like an abusive partner. I put all the time and all the effort, and what do I get rewarded with? Just the D. You know what I mean?
I had one of those days the other week. I'm not even shitting you that I went like 1 and 9 on ladder, and I started losing to blue rank, and I was like, "What am I doing to myself? Like, what? What am I doing?"
You start thinking about your whole life.
How,
You're like, I can have a
much
kid
time
right now.
did I spend on this game to lose to blue rank? Like, what is? Like, you just sit there contemplating your existence, you know? You're just like, so I feel that for sure.
You're like getting old. You're starting to feel your joints. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
How long have I been playing StarCraft for? What have I got? What have I gained?
Oh,
At least you got a career out of it, dude.
Here.
I just get people making fun of me occasionally in chat.
Oh man, first person Radley here. This is so cool, by the way, that Zero has been able to work with the players and secure first persons of all of our competitors here. So yeah, pretty neat, man. Radley obviously doing some pretty good control here with that SCV. Has a scouting SCV out on the map. Running at 430 APM there. Gotta say that's pretty quick. Does get the first scout off. Okay.
I was gonna say, I think the amount of effort that Zero's been putting into production lately is insane. I think he uses like 3 computers. He's like controlling like a bunch of different mice with his feet. Like he's got keyboards. You know what I mean?
He's got the feet mice. Like that's the next level tech.
He's on the wait list for the Neuralink, so you can die like one of the chimpanzees that got implanted.
Oh my god!
A big part of the StarCraft community.
Oh my god, dude! Elon Musk is in Zero's DMs, man. Like,
but it was worth it, so I can watch StarCraft with my mind.
Yeah, he's just got his mind loaded up with like 30 streams at once. He's just downloading the Terran race. Like,
did you imagine you're like driving down the fucking highway and a pop-up comes up and then you just crash and die? Like, God! I shouldn't have gone move out here.
From Radley, man. This could be a little tricky. Oh, never. Wow. Actually, XiaoShuai with perfect vision. That Overlord does get spotted. Yeah.
I actually hate this move out, though, because then I'll make 16 Zerglings because I'm bad and then I have no drones.
Then they have a bunker just in time, for the 16 lings to show up.
But yeah, no
it's
bait
just gonna be
taken here.
standard 2-hatch Spire play here. No drone out on the map from XiaoShuai, so doesn't really look like he's aiming to take a third base. This could be just straight 2-hatch Muta with kind of a delayed third. Maybe he does have a third drone going out towards 12 o'clock actually. Speedlings are going to try to catch this SCV. These are pretty close rush distances on this map here. If Radley did, pressure with a couple medics, maybe even a fire bat here, this could be a little tricky for XiaoShuai to defend. Oh, it takes the natural. It's a very zicky move.
Interesting. Yeah, so he's trying to make it so that when the scans go out, he doesn't know where the third base is.
Yeah. I mean, not a bad, thought for sure. So it looks like he's gonna pressure a little bit. Does get a Zergling for his movement here. There is no bunker, so this is annoying. XiaoShuai could just counter with 5 lings, the second Radley pushes out, and that's always tough. Oh, nice,
I
cute
love
little
this
move. Oh, unless you don't get the medic to finish the wall off, but there we go. Yeah, that's nice. And now it looks like Radley is gunning for the Zerg natural. Meanwhile, XiaoShuai still perfect control, catches a fire bat, catches another Marine. This is insane that he killed that actually.
Yeah, that was an excellent surround on that fire bat here. The Marine's now moving into the natural expansion. Yeah, just one Zergling left, barely going to be able to fight anything at all. Just going to instantly die to an SCV turning around with his little taser. But Muta's going to come out just about in time to defend this with the second sunken here. So everything's kind of going to plan here. I think 1 or 2 drones lost on the extractor.
Yeah, I don't even know about that. He might have got one.
Maybe that's just kind of like a well-toasted one.
Yeah, he might. I think he might have just pulled a drone or 2 off to fix mineral saturation. But either way, that's crazy. I mean, these are very well-timed mutas, and there's nothing defending the turret or the barracks here. So that could be game losing here for Radley if Zerg notices. But nope, looks like he's gonna go straight for the mineral line.
Lower missile turret not finished up here though, so this is a really great spot to just keep doing damage for now.
Yeah, man, XiaoShuai just finding that that opening, and this is already big damage. Wow, he's even gonna focus down the academy. I was like, oh, that's a ballsy move there.
Yeah, interesting choice there, considering that there's SCVs, but I mean, he's gonna maybe get it.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets it, that's big. No medics, no fire bats. You could just spam Ling Muta and run it over, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we have to remember.
Get it? Is he gonna repair that?
This is 2 Marines at a time here. Like the Mutas can take these trades all day.
Yeah, they sure can. Still killing Marines. This is just
Where are the follow-up Mutas though? We have just 3 Mutas.
I think he's just droning. It looks like he's just fixing that eco. We're already seeing a big supply lead here for XiaoShuai. Always a indicator that the game is going very well for Zerg in this matchup.
Yeah, I felt like that position was so strong. It was almost a mistake to kind of give up how much pressure that you had on that mineral line for a while. But, we have the Queen's Nest going. We're going to be at Hive. Radley's still going to be playing catch-up. He has basically no bio ball to put pressure on, anything like that. So there's no pressure on the Zerg to make anything other than drones at this point now.
Yeah, there really isn't. Look at that gas stacked up for Radley, too. Almost 900, no factory in sight. Oh, never mind. We do have a factory going up. SCV count, little lackluster. Zerg's got efficient saturation, about 1 drone per mineral. Working on that third base saturation as well. Picks off a Marine. It's looking just like a very strong position here for XiaoShuai so far.
Yeah, unfortunate for Radley, but he's not getting out on the map anytime soon. There's just going to be Defiler Ultra on the field by the time. Look at that, the starboard's just starting now. There's not even going to be an answer for the Mutilis for another 10 years.
Yeah, there really won't be. And it's not like the bio upgrades are great either. If he's just 1-0. You really want to start getting that armor.
Oh,
Yeah, just
Nothing to
overwhelming
protect
amount
the
of Neo.
barracks now. Yeah, no units here left either. Nothing's gonna be able to be produced forever now.
Yeah, ZZZero is just gonna rally. He's just gonna rally all of his hatcheries here.
GGWP, man.
Yeah, good game. Well played. 2-0 there for, XiaoShuai. That was obviously with the 4-pool game 1. That was quick series. But I feel like at least we got to see a little more of what Radley can contribute there in game 2. But yeah, man, XiaoShuai looking like a strong competitor in this group here, obviously, so far, Group E.
Yeah, unfortunate for Radley, but it just looks like XiaoShuai's on a little bit of a different level right now as far as skill-wise goes. Everything from XiaoShuai is just a little bit cleaner and a bit more on time. But hey, man, congratulations, you made it this far. So we're gonna be going into a TVT now. Is that correct?
Yeah, man. Not just any TVT, dude. This is gonna be big gypsy going up against MadiNho, the Bacardi Terran himself, man. This is gonna be epic for sure. Yeah.
I'm just a little worried. Maybe we should block the in-game chat out or something. You never know what's gonna be let go in there in the chat there. I feel like this is a kind of a pretty big. These are both like Terrans that people really like to look out for, big characters in the scene, so it's gonna be a lot of fun, I think.
Oh, for sure, man. Gypsy's been streaming so much recently, man. I'm always seeing, pretty much the community in his chat day to day. Same thing with MadiNho, man. Like the Bacardi Terran. I mean, he is just such a hilarious guy and such a strong competitor, man. Like, I mean, obviously making it this far, so in BSL, so. Could be anyone's game. I saw Gypsy and Artosis warming up this morning, so that could probably have hurt Gypsy's play here. If you think about it. Nah, man. But that's how you can tell he's taking this one seriously. So yeah, man. Also going to be on Neo Dark Origin. We're gonna have to meld our Zerg brains together here and make at least one half a good Terran commentator out of this thing, but I'm sure we can do it.
Oh man, that's too funny, man. I'm just sitting here like imagining it'd be a Gypsy just playing. He's like, wait, he attacked before 20 minutes? That's bullshit!
Why isn't he taking?
Can I get a ruling, Judge?
Yeah. Oh man. But no, man, Gypsy obviously no slouch in the TVT matchup, and I think MadiNho's even known for his TVT as well, being one of his stronger matchups. I know Nyoken's always talking about what a good competitor MadiNho is TVT. So yeah, man, this is going to be an exciting one for sure.
How do you even get good at TVT? I feel like that's the matchup that everyone wants to avoid.
I don't know, man. It's like the most passive, like you got to play like Go and like, I don't know, cut bonsai trees or something. Like, like maybe get into gardening and then suddenly your TVT just gets insane. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I feel like you have to like know how to cook a meal in the middle of the game so your blood sugar doesn't fall and you like pass out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Inject insulin for your diabetes, like, I don't know. It's like, man, it is a patience game for sure. It is not always like fun because one engagement can go so poorly that you can almost want to be like tilted to like shove all your tanks, obviously, but engaging into a siege tank line with turrets, it just counters everything, right? And then it's like also balancing, do you go BCs, do you not go BCs, like do you catch them while they're trying to go BCs for the timing? Drop ships are at play, so no bases is safe. Everything's like fair game in this matchup. You see a lot of players like Nyoken open